do a mix.
I like the name already.
Thank you.
I really like the name. Who's responsible for the name?
This guy.
Did you come up with the idea?
It's a Japanese myth. So our beverage, we want to create a relaxation beverage. So the Japanese myth is a creature that eats your nightmares. So it gives you that.
Eats your nightmares. I love that idea.
So it gives you that calming focus. So our tag is peace and focus. So we want something where you can drink it, where you can relax, that doesn't make you sleepy. A lot of the drinks that make you relax make you sleepy. We want something that's more functional so that you can drink it throughout the day at any point and kind of enjoy the flavor, enjoy the aroma, and continue to do what you're doing throughout the day.
So I assume it's caffeine free then, right?
It's caffeinated through the black tea and the matcha. So it translates to about 40 milligrams every 12 ounces, which is equivalent to about a third of a cup of coffee.
So would you recommend it though as a alternative to coffee? To some people who don't really want to have that high caffeine?
Yeah, so it's the benefit would be that you have some caffeine in it so that you can be a little more alert, but you won't have that crash where you kind of feel a little sleepy afterwards.
Independency.
Yeah. Also, there's a low sugar content per 12 ounces. That's about 11 grams per 12 ounces. That way it's sweetened. The tea is actually very strong in itself. It's very flavorful, so we didn't want to overpower it with sugar. So we add 5 grams of organic cane sugar. The rest comes from the juices that we use.
Okay. And how does that compare to, there's a big seller called Honest Tea that's based out of this area too?
Yeah.
How do you guys go stack up in that way?
So Honest Tea is a little different, and they're also on a larger scale. They do mostly they would do like a black tea and then they would have a juice in there. We wanted to do more of a functional beverage. Theirs is more of like an iced tea. So ours is a mixture of different types of tea for a purpose. So you have chamomile, you have hibiscus, you have lavender, gives you that calm focus. You have matcha and black tea, which gives you a little caffeine. It balances out. The lavender also helps the aroma. It enhances the flavor. Spearmint does that. The blackberry leaves that we add it so that it's sweeter without having to rely on too much on the sugar.
Well, it tastes great. I mean, we have some samples here, and folks are coming by here at Union Market. And who doesn't like a good free sample?
Right.
But the colors are, very attractive also. Is this kind of an Eastern philosophy behind this then?
Between the teas?
Yeah.
Well, initially when we first started, we wanted to do matcha, just because matcha is such a good tea. We wanted to do just a matcha drink. We wanted to carbonate it. It didn't work out. It actually exploded on us. Because we added CO2, we had matcha.
Carbonation.
Yeah. So we also drink a lot of Kenyan black tea. It's really a strong taste, but it's really good and it gives you that caffeine, that energy. So we wanted to do a blend where we can balance both, but by themselves together they don't work as well. So we kind of need other teas and other leaves and other flowers to kind of bridge the gap between the two flavors, and then that's how we came up with our 11 tea leaves, 2 flavors.
Okay. Is this served as a bottled drink also? Is it available in retail?
It's going to be available in retailers through the 12-ounce cans. Whenever we do events, we sell them in 16-ounce cups and growlers. And we fill growlers, we refill growlers for $5 at the events.
So there's an environmental side to this too?
Yeah, our cans were very environmentally aimed.
Conscious?
Yeah, because we first wanted to do bottles because we want to show off the color of our drink. But the cans give us something where it's 100% recyclable. It also protects against UV light. For the retailers, it's easier for them to have cans to stack on each other versus bottles.
And the price now, in terms of size, so Honest Teas, again, this is one I think of because it's one of the most visible.
Honest Tea has a wide range of sizes. Their price range is about $1.50. They are able to do that in part because they're on a larger scale to it too. Ours, it's going to suggested retail for $2.50. So it's going to be 12 ounces for that, and it's a functional beverage. So the areas that we're going to be, or the shelf spaces that we're going to be on, we're not going to be closer to Honest Tea. We're going to be closer to like kombuchas,
Ah, yes, I've seen those too. That was also at the Green Festival.
Yeah, so we're going to be closer to those, as well as other functional drinks. So there's some more relaxation beverages. There's like cold brew coffees. So we're going to be in that range, and those are more close in our price range, so that we can have $2.50, which it can be competitive.
So this is scalable. Is this a scalable concept, do you think? I mean, do you think you can take this nationally? Is there enough demand for that?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for about 7 months. So we've gradually grown by doing it. We've done a couple events where we sampled in the beginning to finalize the flavor. We started in January. We finalized both flavors in April. And then we're also working on a third flavor right now. So we feel very confident. The reception that we receive is always positive.
Of course. It would be, especially it tastes that good. It tastes healthy.
Appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of the ingredients people can relate to. Hibiscus, matcha, lavender. And then sometimes we kind of explain to people how cold brew works. And some people don't know that some of the leaves that we use can offer flavors that we produce.
How did you guys meet?
We met in school, essentially, school and also part-time jobs, and we kind of floated the idea with each other. And we started prototypes, and it felt like a good idea. And the flavors that we played with were very interesting, as well as the tea leaves.
Let's see what this gentleman thinks of it. Get his honest opinion. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but just wondering, you look like a healthy guy, so what do you think of this drink?
I think it's pretty good.
Tastes good, huh?
Refreshing.
Do you like tea?
I'm not a big tea drinker, but I do drink tea once in a while. This tastes like it has a lot of rose petals or something in it.
Yeah, he knows. These guys know exactly what it has in it right there.
Very tasty.
I'm sure he'll be happy to inform you. Right. Okay, so you guys got a website, and so it says Drink Baku, which is a suggestion, right?
Right.
And you plan on being available in which stores around the area?
So we're going to be sold in a
You got a
Reefer
truck,
Zone.
that helps, right?
Yeah,
Is that your
Reefer
truck?
Zone. Yeah, it's Reefer Zone, so they do a food truck, and they just actually did their grand opening today.
Oh, really?
Union Market. So we're we're going to be
No
selling
wonder
in
it's
there.
clean. It looks good. It looks like
That's fantastic food. It's really good food. We're glad to be working with them. So we're going to be selling our cans in there, as well as in their Union
You guys are
Market.
color compatible with your logo and so on.
Yeah,
well.
they're very cool. Very good food. We're also going to be in a lot of the DC area. So we're going to be in Glenn's Garden Market. It's actually going to be the first store that we're going to be in, as well as a couple other retailers that we're still working.
Okay. I think Yes Delicatessen or Yes Deli Gourmet or maybe Whole Foods. Everyone wants to be in Whole Foods.
Everyone wants to be in Whole Foods, but it takes a process. So we want to, when we get to Whole Foods, we want there to be a lot of people that are already in the area that know about us.
So you'll have that momentum.
Yeah, so we're able to do that by doing events like this. Also by going to kind of some of the smaller scale stores that also cater to the more health conscious, more people that are more aware on flavor, that care about flavor versus some sugar content too.
Okay. Now I know you don't make health claims per se, but there is some benefit in drinking a lower.
The benefits that come from it are based on the individual teas. So it's not something that we can make an outrageous claim on.
Sure.
It's tea cultures. People drink chamomile to relax. People drink black tea to wake up. People drink matcha for the antioxidants. So it's available in there. So our ratios are a little bit different. So we don't claim that we're rich in antioxidants or that we're high in caffeine or low in caffeine. We just kind of just say what we are. So we have low calorie content.
I want to get an introduction from you if you don't mind. Why don't you introduce your friends here that work together with you?
All right. So this is Nick Jury.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Nice day for this, right?
Yeah, really good day. It's sweltering out, but I'm feeling good.
And then this is our CEO, Kai Su.
Everyone has a position, right?
Yeah.
So what is your position?
CMO,
CMO,
Yeah.
which is what?
Chief Marketing Officer.
So you're the salesman.
Yeah.
But he sounds
technically.
pretty good.
He does. He's probably a better salesman than me, to be honest.
Did you hear that?
At Best Buy.
I heard it.
Did
He
you?
learned how to sell phones at Best Buy.
Oh well, that's a good thing to do.
Yes,
So then, what's your official position? Is it your
So-
salesman in training or
So I deal with the operations. So I handle the
checkbook?
procurement of ingredients
Uh-huh.
to figuring out how we are going to serve at events and how we package.
Okay. So you need to know as much as he does, right?
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay. In some ways, you guys have a overlapping knowledge.
Yeah.
That's good. And then, how did you? Are you the person conceived of this then?
Well, originally graduating from University of Maryland.
College Park, Terrapins,
Yeah, Terps. Yeah, go Terps.
tea drinking Terps.
Tea drinking Terps. You know. We just wanted to create a healthier alternative to energy drinks that we see in the market right now, like Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, and such.
Rockstar,
And-
yes, I know.
Yeah,
High
it's-
caffeine, though,
high
right?
caffeine. And we love tea, and we thought, why not combine the two without any negative side effects, no crash, no drowsy or sleepiness. So we wanted to create a tea-based functional beverage that makes you more focused and relaxed. So we go ahead and picked 11 different tea leaves that we thought that were pretty beneficial for you drinking every day. Like matcha, for example, a huge dose of organic amino acid called L-theanine that medically been proven that it helps people relax. Same with Kenyan black tea, a lot of different ingredients like chamomile, lavender, hibiscus, passion flower, high in vitamins and such like that. So then we took it there from concept to really just tweaking the formula, finalizing the recipe. We took about 3 to 4 months in doing so, and then we launched our Kickstarter event, our campaign in April, and then we were successfully funded. And then we picked DC as our targeted market, and been around for about 2-3 months, and here we are now.
Congratulations on the Kickstarter success.
Thank you so much.
You have to be able to reach a threshold in order to be successful in that, right?
Indeed, yeah.
Okay.
We got a lot of support from friends and family. So we're very grateful that we're even here today. It's been a long year, but we feel like we're just getting started. So once we can get our tea into cans and start shipping it to local retailers, and it's just really up to us how we sell it.
Okay, well, this guy really believes what he's talking about. Anytime he's willing to wear pink shirts in public is a sign that he really believes that this is going to be beneficial to women as well as men and anyone who comes up here. Right?
That's one of the biggest selling points. People
the
see
shirt.
the shirts, yeah. They come from like across the convention halls, basically. And we can always see each other from a mile away.
never get lost.
Yeah, you guys look good together, by the way. International crowd, I like that. And so you're going to spread out. You're going to have to probably maybe you'll have to do separate functions. You get to be so big, then you're going to have to go and do something. Same time you're doing something, and you're going to be in another place. And all three of you can sell. So you guys are a potent combination.
We rue the day we have to split up.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. All right. Well, you guys are a solid team, and I really appreciate your hospitality.
Appreciate it.
And looking forward to another taste. I'm going to try mine with vodka. If that's not
Yeah, do it up.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
That's why we actually sell them in growlers at events.
Because you're going to have alcohol in some of those.
A lot of times people want to mix cocktails at home, so we sell it in growlers for that.
Okay. Good idea. Got to look at every opportunity. Whatever marketplace you can get in, that's going to work. Yeah, I see the kegs back there, but that's how you bring it, right?
That's how we bring it. We infuse nitrogen in them, so it gives it that nice, creamy, smooth finish to it. It also it helps shelf life down the road too. So that's why we infuse it. So you kind of see with the nitrogen into the cakes, and that's how we get that.
Okay. Well, maybe you guys could do like a test for everyone. Why do we use these cakes? Or what does chamomile mean? Or what does this mean? I mean, that'd be a great way to educate people.
Yeah.
That's
why we really love doing events like this where we can have our tea out, and when we get an opportunity to talk to people, we can kind of tell them what the benefits of different teas are and kind of how cold brew works. A lot of people might not be so familiar with that, so we kind of give them tips that we've used. It works. A lot of people love tea.
Last question. Do you think that McDonald's or a fast food restaurant is trying to push a healthy menu on the side would ever consider this as an alternative to soda?
We like to think so.
I do think that we are seeing a huge decline in soda sales around the nation, and I feel like America alone is already becoming more aware of health conscious food beverages. That you're seeing like organic markets around, like the rise of Whole Foods, the rise of organic markets like Moms and such like that, and people are becoming more aware of what they're putting in on their diet, what they're drinking every day. So I do feel like big corporations like McDonald's are going to catch up, and they are going to take advantage of that marketing advantage, that they will replace some of their less healthier options with replace of healthier alternatives. I can definitely
Besides
see that.
water.
Yeah, besides water. I can definitely see that. It's already happening now. You know, it's just a matter of time when, you know, you see McDonald's, Wendy's who serve like organic burgers, you know, grass-fed burgers and such like that. I won't be surprised. In like 7-8 years we'll start seeing those changes.
I think it's gonna be bigger at first with the fast casual places, kind of like the Cava, Chipotle. They're already kind of health conscious, and the food is still fast, so it doesn't mean that if it's fast, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
So you kind of see Cava. Cava does. They have.
And losing weight too. That's just just for that. And if it wasn't for Jared running into some problems, we'd really be onto the losing weight, fast food losing weight thing. But
It's a travesty.
it was a surprise to say the least. Yeah. So, but anyways, you guys, thanks again for your hospitality.
Thanks a lot.
You look in your pink shirts. I'm sure you're going to meet a lot of attractive young ladies out here today.
You think so?
Yeah. All right, 18 guys. See you later.
All right.